barely keep the door shut. Earlier, it's this point, the entire place could be sort of coming apart. So very, very dangerous situation right now.
That's WIAT 42 News reporter Mike McClanahan inside a gas station closet during the tornado that hit Graysville 1 year ago today. WIAT 42 News reporter Mike McClanahan now live with us in Graysville with a big question tonight, Mike. Are they more prepared?
Well, Jim, you know, photojournalist Marlon Price is here with me again, and last year he and I wound up in that building because it was the first open place that we could find and we didn't have a lot of time. Well, today we're standing at the only actual tornado shelter in Graysville. It's right off Cherry Avenue, but getting here was not an option for us that night, and that's why Graysville and the other impacted cities are working to create more shelter options for people who get caught outside. When Graysville resident Larry Marbury hears a storm siren while he's out on the road, he only has one thing on his mind.
Find somewhere to get to. Get off the road, find somewhere to get to. Mostly take cover.
Graysville has a storm shelter, but it's miles away from the heart of the city on Cherry Avenue next to Mount Pisgah Church. And the shelter's hard to find unless you are familiar with the area.
Yes, there's nowhere around here close.
That's why the mayor says Graysville is applying for grant money to build a new, larger shelter in the center of town at the Graysville Community Center and also one in Graysville East. Right next door in Adamsville, there were a number of people taking shelter on April 28, 2014, in what was then a brand new community safe room next to the Adamsville Senior Center. Now the mayor there is seeking approval to put up signs along Highway 78 so that people will know where they can go to find shelter. Reconstruction in Bessemer is underway at the Timberline West apartment complex, which was damaged along with a number of homes on Memorial Avenue. Nearby Carver Park was devastated last April. Today, there's a new press box and things are looking good. Bessemer Mayor Kenneth Gully says the city is resilient, but the storm revealed a need.
Well, one thing, Mike, that we did recognize in the midst of a storm is that we didn't have a place as a safe house for our citizens.
Bessemer hopes to have a storm shelter in place within 2 years, capable of housing 100 people. Now, the Jefferson County EMA is collecting information from cities throughout the county to find out what their citizens need to be better prepared to deal with storms. Then they're going to pass that information on to FEMA to help secure grant money for things like storm shelters. Live in Graysville, Mike McClanahan, WIAT 42 News. Coverage you can count on.